Hi, I'm going to offer you a better way of thinking about and dealing with difficult people. You know the ones, yeah? They just kind of trigger a feeling inside of you that it probably has a sense of injustice, unfairness about it. It might trigger anger or frustration or defensiveness, but it's something that you really, really don't like. This person, it appears in the story in your mind, is hell-bent on making you feel uncomfortable. Right? They're almost taking an element of glee about making you feel bad. Yeah. So here's the thing with that. And I accept that in the moment that might be tricky to grasp, but you can perhaps park the feeling and go think about it in the evening when you're back on your own. Consider those triggered moments, and therefore the person that is doing the trigger, to be a sort of a gift, a tutor that's shining a light on a part of you that normally you're unaware needs to have a light shone upon it. So what's going on is that the feelings inside of us are caused by our perceptions, not by the other person. Yeah, the other person's going to do what the other person does. But what happens is we perceive that. We have this sort of sense of self-righteousness, of injustice or pain or unfairness or whatever it may be. And so we come to attach a meaning to it and have a response. So when something is occurring very powerfully because of a difficult person, what's going on is that they are shining a light on a part of you which is not thoroughly integrated, that is ill at ease with itself. And so they are reminding you of a part of yourself that you are ill at ease with. So look, you can either go off down the route of being triggered again, or you can consider that to be the gift that it is, yeah? That it is shining a light on a part of you that you were unaware isn't fully sorted out, and there's an opportunity there to make better friends with yourself. So you find a moment, maybe later in the day, and you consider what was going on. You consider what was said or not said, done or not done. You consider your response to it, right? The immediate kind of unthinking, triggered response. And you ask yourself, well, ask yourself for a start off, was it reasonable? Was the response rational, credible, sensible? But more importantly, was the meaning that you attached to whatever it was that they did valid? Or was it triggering an insecurity inside of yourself? And dive into that. Yeah, because that's where the learning comes from. The learning comes from finding out what it was that was the pain point inside of you that was triggered by something outside of you, right? Because you have control over that part. That part is a choice which is 100% within your control. You just have to choose. Yeah? That might feel a little uncomfortable in the moment, but like all things, practice makes perfect. And the more you come to relativize the fact that other people are going to do what other people do, that's out of your control, but your response is completely inside your control, well, then you can make even better friends with yourself, and then everything becomes a game. Yeah? If that's of interest, chew on it. Yeah? The more you practice, the better it becomes. I'm not suggesting that means you're going to go out and look for difficult people, but when the opportunity comes up, it's a far nicer way to deal with it. Yeah, it's like a sort of a self-healing approach. Personal development. All right, cheers, bye.